these pieces of adaptive equipment, and you have to demonstrate how to use them.
Okay.
Let me get there, Drew. But yes, sir, it is correct. Okay, take notes. No, you're good. I'll do it so you can take notes.
I'm a student.
Yeah, okay, so you can take your notes. Thanks.
Thank you.
Use your patient, your kids, your husband, your companion, whomever, as a patient and teach them how to put their clothes on. All right, sock aid. Okay, this is a sock aid. Let me see somebody's form. I want to make sure I don't forget anything, or tell me if I miss it. You ain't got to give me your form. Just tell me if I miss it. Sock aid. Okay, the sock aid is compensating for when a patient has decreased range in their arm, trunk instability.
You don't have them listed.
Yeah, it's not listed on here.
It's not going to be listed.
Oh.
That's why I say you got to take notes.
Oh.
It just tells you what you have to explain.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Named the item correctly. Okay.
Right. Okay. So sock aid for a decline in range is what it's used for or compensating for. Self-care task, when a patient can't don their socks, is why you would use this sock aid. This is the self-care task is going to be used for us for putting on socks or donning socks. Okay. The type of medical condition of the patient that can use a sock aid, a CVA. I'm getting out of neuro right now. A hip patient, a knee patient, so a hip replacement, knee replacement. A bariatric patient can use a sock aid. Okay. MS patient. I said CVA. GBS, I wouldn't really give it to them unless that function just does not come back or whatever, but they should be able to do it because it's a reversible one. So MS, CVA, bariatrics, or hip replacement, knee replacement, that patient there. Okay, those type of patients can use, or I said with that type of medical condition can use it.
And a pair, what about a pair?
A pair doesn't need it because they can put their own
They got
socks
their
on.
hands.
Yeah. Yeah. What else am I missing? Is it anything else outside of me demonstrating?
What about Parkinson? Can they use it, even though they have it?
I wouldn't really give it to them because they still have function in their arms. If they don't have function, then yes, but I wouldn't necessarily give it to a Parkinson's, because you still want them to do for themselves. Whereas with a CVA, they have a loss of function on one side, so that type of thing. The way that you use it, you want them to just put the sock on, slide it all the way down to where the end crease at the top, the crease at the top is straight across. Come up to the knots that's on the side here. Don't go past the knots. Okay. So with it, you want them to grab the top of it here, throw it down on the floor, and what they're gonna do, you want that big toe to be here. So you want that big toe to be here, and then you're gonna grab and pull up. Everybody see? Okay, so with that, of course, you don't want them to lean over, right? Okay, so with it, so that's how you use the sock aid. The biggest thing is when you're teaching them how to put the sock over it, you want it between the thighs. Okay, so between the thighs, and they pull the sock down to the knots here. Okay, now, any questions on the sock aid? Okay, next one, the reacher. Okay, so the long handled reacher or the reacher. So If the patient's sock doesn't come up, of course, you know, you can grab at the ankle. Just be careful with them leaning forward and bring it across and just fix the wrinkles, right? That's one way. Another way is that patient has wrinkles there, right? And because they have limited range in both extremities, not just from a CVA, but just because they may have a frozen shoulder or a subluxation or just a rotator cuff injury or whatever that's limiting them, then they can use this reacher. Yes? So with the reacher, you can use the reacher to help to do what? Pull the sock up to where the patient doesn't have the wrinkles, right? Okay. So I'm there. Yes? I can use the reacher. So the self-care task is helping to pull the socks up, reaching to get my shoes and putting my shoes next to me, reaching for items out of the cabinets, reaching to get my clothing out of my closet off that's on the hanger, right? Getting a canned good out or getting a glass out or a cup out, right? Reaching over to grab my remote control. So that's what the reacher is used for, right? It can be used for donning and doffing pants as well, okay? So for your CVA patient that may have lacking range, they can use this reacher to help to get the pants and to help to pull up over their legs and up over their hips with the reacher, okay? But this is the reacher, okay? So medical conditions, CVA, MS, Parkinson's, SCI, bariatric patients, your knee replacements, your hip replacements, any shoulder injury type patients, they can use it for, okay? That's the reacher. In the practical, you have to demonstrate the use of the reacher, yes? Okay, so that's the reacher. Here, your long-handled shoe horn. So this is your long-handled shoe horn. Medical condition, it's used, that can use it, or medical condition. CVA patient, a patient that has lack of range in their upper extremities. So your shoulder injury patients, your hips, your knees, you want them to use it. So hip replacements, knee replacements, you want them to use it. I said CVA, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your MS patients, they can use it because of the energy conservation piece of it. May be a little bit too much because you don't want to overly fatigue them. So they can use it. They can in the early phase. They can use it. Parkinson's can. Yeah. So the biggest thing here, what you want to do is have, of course, the tongue out of the way. Put this shoe horn in the back of the patient's shoe here. So where the heel goes, you're going to have that patient lift their foot up. And it should be, you want it to be fairly loose here. And they're sliding their foot in. And what they're going to do, keep that in the back, and you can wiggle it from side to side and have it back there so they can just slide their foot in. And it's there. Did you see that, Jewel? Okay. And that's how you do that. Okay. The biggest thing is having it back here behind that heel. Okay. And to take their foot out, same thing, you want to put it back here behind the heel, push down as they're pushing their foot up. Okay, so you're pushing down with the shoe horn and they're bringing their foot up to get it out. Okay, and that's the long-handled shoe horn. Okay, am I missing anything on there? Did I say self-care task?
No.
Okay, the self-care task is donning and doffing shoes. So the biggest thing with the long handle shoehorn is donning and doffing shoes with the self-care task. Okay, donning and doffing shoes. Anything else am I missing? I said the conditions,
Compensation.
how do you do it, whatever. Okay, compensating for lack of range. Lack of range is the biggest thing with it because of it being used for the shoes. So lack of range is the biggest thing for the long handle shoehorn. Here we have the long handle sponge. The long handle sponge is used for those patients that have shoulder injuries, your CVA patients, Parkinson's, MS, your GBS to a certain extent, bariatric patients, your hips, your knees, replacements is what it's used for. Okay. The reason why it's used is because of a lack of range in the upper extremities of your patient. So the lack of range. The self-care task, bathing to clean your private areas, to clean your lower extremities, underarms, your back. So with bathing in general, the long handle sponge is used. But toileting is also used for. The thing is, you can cut this sponge down to where it's a smaller sponge. Put a wipe on it and use it to clean their bottom. Okay, or use it to clean their private. Okay, if they can't reach it, and just put a wipe on it and do that, and just dispose of it and go, that way. Kind of like the one they have on commercial for cleaning the toilet out, and you can replace it. It's the same thing. The wipe stay. Mm-hmm. You just have to kind of use like a rubber band or something. Okay. Anything I'm missing?
Let's see. Then compensate for lack of range and upper extremity.
So mainly bathing and toilet.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you got everything on that.
All right. Here is the leg lifter. This is a leg lifter. With the leg lifter is used for those that can't, again, reach. So a lack of range with bringing their lower extremities up in the bed or up on the couch or up on any type of mat or anything like that, or just lifting their leg up, period. Okay. So with this leg lifter, CVA patients, you can use it for paraplegia patients. You can use it for, you can also use it for your MS patients in that latter stage, Parkinson's patients. You can use it for in the early stage with the Parkinson's. Your hips and your knees, just be careful with it, with the hips and knees that they don't go past the 90 degrees. Okay. How do you use it? You make sure that they put it in the ball of their foot here. So in the ball of that foot, grabbing this opening here. So in the ball of the foot, not at the toes, but in the ball of the foot. Okay. And how they're going to do it, it's in the ball of the foot. They have more stability there, and they're bringing it up. Okay. Everybody got it? And you can bring it down. So getting in the car, you can use it for bringing their legs over into the car, over into the tub, into the shower, that type of thing. You can use it for. Okay. But this is the leg lifter. Did I miss anything?
No.
Okay. Dressing stick. With the dressing stick, here it has two ends on it. One end is an actual hook that you can use to get clothes out of the closet. So getting clothes out of the closet, zipping your zipper on your pants. Zipping your zipper on your pants. You can also use the hook end for donning a belt. Zipping your jacket up. If you have a zipper on your jacket, you can do that. This end here, this little plastic end here, you can use it for doffing use the end here, this piece that's going down. You can kind of put it down on the sock and kind of use it to take your sock off or doff your sock. Okay, everybody see that? You can use this also for retrieving your shoes. Okay, just putting it in the inside here and bringing your shoes closer to you. Same thing like a reacher. Any objects that's far away, you can use that end for to bring closer to you. Okay, but that's the dressing stick. Medical condition, CVA, bariatric, hips and knees, MS in their latter stage, Parkinson's in their latter stage or early mid stage, spinal cord injury to a certain extent, like with your pairs if you want, but your pairs really can don and doff their lower body. It's just a matter of having that trunk stability. But you can have them to use it, like a pair to use it to get items that's farther away from them, so they can use this for anything. Am I missing?
Compensation.
So compensating for lack of range, manipulation, dexterity, and then last thing here is your button hook. Button hook is for patients that have a decline in their dexterity, manipulation, their grab, or I should say they pinch, the pinch. So that's what the button hook is used for. Patients, arthritic patients. So your arthritic patients is who you're going to use the button hook for. Certain hand injuries you can use it for. CVA patient, you can use it for that condition. MS and Parkinson's you can use it for. And certain SCI patients you can use it for. Do anybody need me to demo again? Go through the you go through the opening. If the opening is too hard, you just go across the you just go over the button itself. So you can go over the button itself. So you go over the button. Use the affected hand as a stabilizer. To kind of hold that opening up for you. So try to go through the opening and try to do it, and then just kind of wiggle it. Wiggle there with it. Fine motor and pinch. What you say, Jackson?
A different size.
To the button hooks,
Yeah.
And of course, the smaller the button, the harder it is. That's how you do it. Go through the opening and then go across it. And then you just have to wiggle it and use the affected hand as a stabilizer to kind of help you with having